Hello students, how are you? Students, yesterday I explained first part of the lesson, the proposal, and in that part I was telling you that Ivan Lomo presented his request of marrying with Chupko's daughter Natalia before Chupko. Now I am going to explain second part of the lesson. Chupko, joyfully by Jove, Ivan Vasilevich, say it again, I did not hear it all. After listening Lomo's request of marrying with his daughter, Chupko became very happy and he requested Ivan Lomo to repeat his words because he had not heard them. Lomo, I have the honor to ask. Then Lomo started repeating his words. Chupko interrupting my dear fellow, I am so glad, and so on, yes indeed, and all that sort of thing. While Lomo was repeating his words, Chupko interrupted him and told him that he was very happy. He was very happy, and after saying that, he expressed his happiness by speaking few words. And after that, he embraced Lomo and kissed him. I have been hoping for it for a long time. It had been my continual desire. And he further told Lomo that he had been hoping for a long time to marry his daughter Natalia with with Ivan Lomo. After saying that, and after that, he told that in this way, when Ivan Lomo asked her daughter Natalia's hand to marry with her, his long due desire was getting fulfilled. After that, after saying that, he shed a tear of happiness. And I have always loved you, my angel, as if you were my own son. And he further told Ivan Lomo that he always loved him like his own son. May God give you both his help and his love and so on. And so much hope. And after that, Chupko gave his blessing to Ivan Lomov and Natalia and his daughter Natalia. What am I behaving in this idiotic way for? I am off my balance with joy, absolutely off my balance. And after that, he realized that he was behaving in a very silly manner after being too much excited. After that, he realized that after being too much excited, he was behaving in a silly manner. And he also realized that he had lost his balance. He could not control himself. He could not control himself. In this way, he had lost his balance and started behaving in a silly manner, silly way. Oh, with all my soul, I will go and call Natalia and all that. After that, he told Ivan Lomo that he was going to call his daughter Natalia. He told Ivan Lomo, Chupko told Ivan Lomo that he was going to call his daughter Natalia and to tell that news. Lomo, greatly moved, honored Stepanovich, do you think I may count in her consent? After that, Lomo became very happy when he observed that Chupko was agreed to marry his daughter with him. Then Lomo, after knowing that Chupko was agreed to marry his daughter with him, Lomo became very happy and asked Chupko by addressing him as honored Stepanovich if he was thinking that his daughter would be ready to marry with him. Chupko, why, of course, my darling. And as if she would not consent, she is in love, egad. She is like a lovesick cat, and so on. Shan't be long. After listening Lomo's word, Chupko told him that his daughter would marry with him surely, and there was no reason if she would deny to marry with him. And he also told Lomo that she was desirous to marry with him for a long time, and she was like a lovesick for him. She was lovesick cat for him. She was like a lovesick cat for him. Means she had been loving to Ivan Lomov for a long time, and she wanted to marry with him. That is why there was no reason if Natalia would deny to marry with him. It means Natalia would surely accept that proposal. After saying that, Chupko exited to call Natalia. Lomo, it is cold. I am trembling all over just as if I had got an examination before me. When Chupko exited from the room, Lomo told himself that it was too cold. That is why he was trembling all over. His body was quivering, trembling, just as if I had got an examination before me. And he was trembling as he was trembling as he had got an examination before him. Like he was trembling like that if he had to attempt the examination, because you know why he was trembling? Because he was going to talk with Natalia regarding his marriage. That is why he was nervous and trembling with nervousness. and he was nervous as if he was going to attempt the examination. The great thing is, I must have my mind made up. If I give myself time to think, to hesitate, to talk a lot, to look for an ideal or for real love, then I will never get married. And he also, Lomo also told him that he must have his mind make up to marry with Natalia. If when Natalia was not in the room, when he was alone in the room, he was thinking that he should propose Natalia that day. If he would think, he would think to find his real love, and if he would hesitate to propose her that day, then he would never get married to any other girl. Bre, it is cold. Natalia, it is cold. Natalia Stepanovich is an excellent housekeeper, and he told himself that Natalia Stepanovich was an excellent housekeeper. Natalia could manage his house excellently after marrying with him. Not bad looking, well educated, and he was telling to himself that Natalia was not bad looking girl, she was also well educated. What more do I want? And she was asking himself what more he wanted. The qualities, if all qualities were in Natalia Stepanova, that is why Natalia Stepanova would be proved good, you would be best bride for him. But I am getting a noise in my ears from excitement. And he told himself that he was hearing some noises because of his excitement. Drinks, and it is impossible for me not to marry. After that, he further told himself that it was impossible for him not to marry Natalia. Means, anyhow, he had to marry Natalia. In the first place, I am already 35, or critical age, so to speak. In a second place, I ought to lead a quiet and regular life. He was trying to make himself understand that there was no reason. If there's no reason, if he uh, would not marry with Natalia, it means he would have to marry with Natalia because there are the reasons behind that. First reason was that his age was 35 years, which was the critical age, and he was growing old. And second reason, he should lead a quiet and regular life after marrying with Natalia. There are two reasons behind his marrying with Natalia. At first, he was growing old, his age was critical, and second reason, he would lead a quiet and regular life after marrying with her. I suffer from palpitation. I am excited and always getting awfully upset. And he further told himself that he was suffering from palpitation. He was suffering from irregular heart beatings. And he was easily excited and easily upset. At this very moment, my lips are trembling and there is a twitch in my right eyebrow. And he further told himself that moment while he was thinking about marrying with Natalia, his lips were trembling and there's sudden movement in his right eyebrow. Understood? His eyebrows also were like little bit fluttering, twitch. And but the very worst of all is the way I sleep. And very worst of all things was that he could not even sleep during night. I am sooner get into bed and begin to go off when suddenly something in my left side gives a pull and I can feel it in my shoulder and head. He was telling himself that after going to bed, after going to bed, he used to sleep, but within a short period of time, he again got up during his sleep after feeling some pain, some irritation, some agitation in his left shoulder and head. Means at first, while he used to go to bed for sleeping, he slept, but after half an hour or 1 hour, after feeling some agitation or palpitation in his head and shoulder, he got up during his sleep. I jump up like a lunatic. He got up during sleep like a madman. Walk about a bit and lie down again. And after getting up during his sleep, he started walking like a madman, and after that, he again used to lie on his bed. But as soon as I begin to get off to sleep, there is another pull, and this may happen 20 times. And he was telling himself that after walking up and down, after walking for few minutes, and he again used to lie on his bed, and it while trying to sleep, he again used to feel some pull in his shoulder and head. And after that, he again got up during sleep. And it happened for him up to 12, 15, or 20 times during one night. Natalia Stepanova comes in. While Ivan Lomo was thinking about all these events happened with him, Natalia Stepanova entered the room. Now, students, I think you will have understood this part of the lesson, and tomorrow I will explain third part of the lesson. Thank you and have a nice day.